Hi, I'm Rayo Cyrus, and today we're going to talk about how you can make big money as a super tutor. So this video is going to cover my personal story about how I became a tutor, also the ways that people make money tutoring, where they do it, where the opportunities are, and how it could lead to the lifestyle that you would most want to live. If you watch to the very end of this video, you're going to find out how you can turn your subject interests into a great lifestyle on your terms, and even possibly earn as much as
$1 million a year,
which one super tutor has been known to make. And you get so much more than just the money. You'll get to help children, travel the world, learn new subjects, keep your mind stimulated, and grow. So here's my story. In late 2010, I just graduated from university into the crash, right? Everything had just fallen apart, financial crash, all of that kind of stuff. So what's a guy or girl supposed to do in that situation? Just play it cool? And that's when I heard from one of my best friends that he'd actually been tutoring for a few months in Chelsea in central London. This family was worth
hundreds of millions of pounds.
And he was teaching them A-level chemistry, biology and physics. That's when a light bulb went off in my head. And before I knew it, I was teaching some of the wealthiest families in the whole of London, from all over the world.
From the Middle East, from Russia, from the UK, from France.
Do you know what the peak of this lifestyle was? Can you handle it? Are you ready? Do you want to know? Do you really want to know? I ended up earning
£400 a day
to stay in an amazing hotel in Dubai and spend essentially all day teaching and socializing and exploring. Now, the opportunities have only grown since then. It is truly insane now, this tuition business. Now, what I'm about to tell you, some of these headlines are going to blow your mind. So get prepared to be super excited and probably a little envious. A tutor, a guy called Yat-yan from Hong Kong, famously turned down an offer for $11 million to join a rival tutoring group in 2015. It's basically like Real Madrid saying to Manchester United, we'll give you £80 million for your best player, and Manchester United just saying,
no.
And just think about this in terms of a massive payoff. He was offered $20,000 by a parent to ensure that her child got an A grade a month before the exam. 20,000 Singaporean dollars, about 15,000 US dollars, or maybe 12,000 pounds. But Yat-yan politely turned her down. He turned down the $20,000 because he knew that would just be a miracle to achieve that in such a short period of time. And he really wanted to maintain his credibility and honesty as a tutor, because that's absolutely key for reaching these top elite ranks. And I know a lot of people watching my video right now will be of school age, teenagers, sixth form students, or university students about to graduate, but like, wow, this is my gig, I'm going to go straight into it. And I'm saying, yes, there's nothing better. But it's not limited to just the younger people. In fact, there was a teacher in her late 50s who was earning
£100,000 a year
to fly out and teach in places like Zurich in Switzerland, Dubai, Greece, at private homes. You better pack your sunglasses, because there is a whole lot of sun in some of these countries. Woo! So now I got you all excited and you're thinking, wow, that's a good life. Obviously what you care about is, how the hell do I get there? So I'm going to tell you right now, it is not as difficult as you think it's going to be. Firstly, pick an academic subject or a couple of them and become damn good at it. Really good at understanding it inside out, and most importantly, really good at being able to communicate it to other people. For example, if you're at secondary school in the United Kingdom right now and you are really good at biology, chemistry or mathematics or physics, enter into the Olympiad and try and win a gold. Hey, because the super tutors are the elite of the elite. If a parent's going to pay a lot of money, they want the best of the best. And how are you going to signal that? By literally winning one of the best awards in the world. And when you get that first gig, that first tutoring placement, my advice would be to do it to the best of your abilities. Make an incredible impression, make an amazing connection with the whole family, so that at the end of it, they feel great and they are more than happy to refer you on to other people that they know. And very quickly,
One person tells two other people, then tells 10 people.
and you've got yourself a whole network. I've got a really good friend who's proof that you can do this. He used to be a lawyer and he was always really good at sciences. And so now he's got his own little business where he teaches a bunch of people and it's his own lifestyle. And now before I continue, I'm going to say if you like this content, then please do go ahead, subscribe, like and comment your hearts out. Currently we're on 10 subscribers, which I'm very proud of. We want to get it to 1 trillion in just 5 days. So go ahead. So in a future video, I am going to go more into the sort of personality traits that really will make you excel as a super tutor. But what I want to point out right now is to be flexible. That's because a lot of these top tutors are expected to fly out at extremely short notice or prepare a presentation on a topic of interest to present in front of a group of children. So you got to really embrace and like that, sort of coming up with something in the moment. The next really important thing to stand out is to keep an eye out on the future. We are going to find that parents are actually much more interested in their kids learning tech skills such as software, hardware, programming languages, because we are entering into a tech revolution. Another major point, if you're absolutely fortunate enough to have a spiffing accent, say whether it's very well spoken English or American English, well, you're going to do very, very well. And that's because the English language and English educational institutions are absolutely revered around the world. As long as English remains the international language of business, there will always be opportunities there. Now this is something we call cultural capital, and we have many examples now of private schools such as Dulwich College in the UK opening branches of their schools abroad in countries such as China. Reputation is also
Incredibly important.
You remember earlier I talked about Yat-yan, the super tutor. Well, what did he do? He turned down something that he didn't think he could deliver on, because you should always under-promise and over-deliver. Look, ultimately, money doesn't lie. Ultra-high net worth families are expected to pass down over $16 trillion of wealth to future generations over the next 3 decades. And if they're going to entrust their children with so much money, all tied up in businesses where their wealth is based upon, do you think they're going to let them take it over unless they're very, very educated and able to do it? No, they're not, and that's why they need people like you to tutor them and give them the education necessary to maintain the family wealth over time. What you want to become is the Gucci handbag of tutors. The more expensive a Gucci bag costs, almost the more value it has. Think about that then, because it is a signal of value and prestige. Look, there is just so much opportunity in tutoring, and I've explained some of the amazing lifestyles and earnings that some people are having and why I think there is a future in it over the next 10 years to grow even further. This could be a great alternative lifestyle for you from the average 9 to 5. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a couple more videos to do with tutoring. One is going to be all about those personality traits that you want to develop to really, really stand out and be successful. And number 2 is going to be that fancy stuff about new technology, learning platforms, things like VR, AR, how you can create an environment to really stand out with what you're doing. If you have made it to the end of this video, amazing. I hope you really enjoyed yourself. I would really love to hear your thoughts below. Any comments, I will reply to them. And bonus points to anyone who can guess some of the impersonations and accents I was doing in this video. I've been Rayo Cyrus, whichever one of those two you want to call me. And if you absolutely love content like this, I've got so many ideas that I'll be making more videos with. So please do go ahead and subscribe. It really helps, as you probably know, with the YouTube algorithm, or algo, as the cool kids say. Give it a like if you want, and you may as well turn on those notifications, because I am going to be creating a lot more videos very, very soon. I will catch you soon. Oh wait, one final thing. If you happen to be a super tutor who's come across this video and you have your own opinions, perspectives on anything I've talked about that you want to share with people, then it'll be amazing if we saw you in the comments section.